Hello, everyone. Welcome back to SPTV, the show that's all about you. Aha! Writing great stories. Perhaps I should introduce myself. The name's Rock Brick Shadow. I'm a detective. A good one. I only like 3 things: solving cases, listening to jazz, and talking very slowly in a low tone. It was just another normal day here on SPTV. And somewhere, a host named Alex had a case that needed solving. Detective Brick Shadow, I need your help. The whole fate of SPTV hangs in the balance. Huh, I see you've heard of me. Rock Brick Shadow, detective at large.
I did ask around, and they said that you were the best.
I am. I'm smart. I'm capable. I have my own theme song.
SPTV. Detective Rock Brick Shadow. It's a mystery. And you'll never know where we'll go. SPTV. Write stories, yeah.
Get eggs.
Detective! I need your help solving a case. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, and I have promised my mom that I will bake her favorite dessert, but I have fully forgotten what it is. And whenever I try to ask her about it, I get so distracted by all my producer duties that I lose track of what she's saying.
Yeah, we had it that one time next to that place by the other place. Oh, where I saw ese hombre who I thought was ese actor.
Mom, can you hold on a second? A delivery person just stopped by with 1,000 zebras for next week's episode. Squirrels!
Huh. Sounds like a case for Rock Brick Shadow.
Is that really your name?
Rock Brick Shadow? Of course. It's not like my real name is Phyllis Pugh, and I changed it to sound more detective-y. That's not what happened.
Okay. Either way, Rock, I need you to solve this case. I want my mom to have the best Mother's Day she can possibly have, using my talents for baking and your talents for speaking slowly in a low tone to make the perfect dessert.
Don't you worry. I'll solve this case, or my name isn't Rock Brick Shadow.
Okay, I thought that was your name.
It's not! Never you mind. I'll be back when I've solved the case.
She's the only detective in New York City listed under desserts. While Rock goes searching for clues, why don't you watch this first story written by a real kid?
Hopping on my broom, take me away from this place, 'cause I don't wanna stay. Want to truly be me, myself, and I, surrounded by others who will care if I cry. If I cry. And I'm calling for my kin, but no one seems to care. And I'm falling, truly scared for fear that I'll be one of them. No potions or spells will ever resolve the loneliness I feel in these walls. Will I find those like me that are somewhere around? Or will I be stuck here, strapped to the ground? Strapped to the ground. And I'm calling for my kin, but no one seems to care. And I'm falling, truly scared for fear that I'll be one of them. I've called and called, left and right, but have I ever tried behind? I tried that direction and there they came, people like me who were the same. And I've called for my kin, the hard work paid off well. Persistence, I've proved to myself that there were those in the world just like me. And I never gave up, and you should never give up. No, I never gave up, and you should never give up. Oh, I never gave up, and you should never give up.
What? Hello?
It had been 2 hours since Alex asked me to solve the case, and I've gotten nowhere. Nada, zilch, squadoosh. I've examined the suspects, so I hear you three might know a little something about a dessert.
We've got the recipe right here.
Acorn cake with an acorn cream cheese frosting and chocolate acorn ganache.
It's our favorite.
I prefer funfetti.
Scram, squirrels! Another dead end. In that case, there's only one detective thing left to do. Grovel and say I'm sorry. I couldn't solve the case, and please don't be mad at me, Alex. I tried. It's just so hard. It's hard, you know? They don't make detectives like they used to. There's not enough lampposts in all of New York City. Let's go back to the SPTV studios.
Hi creators, I'm Sherry, and welcome to Story Pirates University, Mysterious Mysteries Edition. A detective in a mystery is the character who tries to solve the mystery using their 5 senses. So today, I thought we'd use our 5 senses to create our very own detective.
You know, as a detective myself, I'm very excited about this because I, of course, know all 5 senses. So why don't we start with sight?
We're going to come up with one really weird detail that we see about the character. For example, we might decide that they have some sort of fun, crazy, weird hair. Next sense.
Sound.
We can imagine what the character sounds like by writing dialogue that we think that this detective might say, and then reading the dialogue out loud in a voice we think the character might have. Both what they say and how they say it could inspire more details.
Oh, how about I'm the sharpest detective in the biz? Or I use the most cutting-edge technology. Or ouch! That's what they might say if they accidentally touch their hair.
Sounds like that character brags about themselves. So how about we give them a smirk and maybe big, confident eyes? They also seem a little fancy. So how about we add a monocle? Because nothing is fancier than a monocle.
Touch!
We often use touch to understand the world as we move around it. So maybe how our character moves will help us understand them a little bit more. We could walk around the room as we think the character might walk.
I think they move with scrunched up shoulders like this. And I've been taking some tiny steps, so I think they might be pretty small.
Add it to the drawing.
Smell and taste.
These 2 senses are to help us figure out what the character likes to do when they're not investigating mysteries. This is especially good if you're writing a mystery story where being a detective isn't even the character's main job.
I think they'd smell like roses. So they could be a florist and they use their sword hair to snip flower stems.
And I bet they like the taste of fancy food. So what if we stick a restaurant menu on their sword hair?
Introducing Blair Sharpeye. I sense they'll make a great detective.
We'll see you next time. Bye!
So that is why there's just no way to solve this case without a clear, detailed description of the dessert. How am I meant to know what it is?
Rock, I think we can solve the case using the video we just saw. If you can ask my mom questions using your 5 senses, I bet she could describe it, and then we can figure out what the dessert is together.
That's it! Hello, Alex's mom. There's something very important we need to talk about. It concerns desserts. Well, I do love desserts and whispering and talking on the phone, but who are you? I'm Rock Brick Shadow, detective. Can I ask you a few questions?
Por supuesto, Rock, go ahead.
What does your favorite dessert taste like?
It's very sweet and light, but also creamy too.
Huh. And what does your favorite dessert smell like?
Milk. Lots of different kinds of milk.
And what does your favorite dessert look like?
Well, it looks like a regular sponge cake, but with a layer of cream on top.
Thank you. Those are all the clues I needed.
Oh, okay. Ay, rude.
Alex, I think your mom was talking about tres leches cake.
Oh, of course. She loves tres leches. She's always talking about it. Well, that and how proud she is of me. Ha! You did it, Rock! You solved the case using your 5 senses.
I'm a detective.
And you're coming with me to Mother's Day brunch. Tres leches. Oh, you remembered. This is the best Dia de la Madre I could have ever hoped for. Gracias, mija. Te amo, Mom. Let's keep this party going by watching another video. Perfecto.
Hi, I'm Mavis. I'm 9 years old and I live in Georgia. And here are some things that I love. Larping. Do you know what Larping is? Okay, so it is live action roleplay. And it's like a make-believe game for grown-ups. You have all sorts of costumes and foam swords, and they set up a whole plot at the beginning. And sometimes you can't really define what a LARP will be like because there's all sorts of different kinds. You can do like a Renaissance LARP, like this kind of era I'm into. A Renaissance fair is a place where people like me, I guess, can go, and people come with the most amazing costumes. Like they have prosthetics sometimes and all sorts of fun things. It's like a theme park with no rides. A prosthetic is a thing that people in makeup use, and it's like this piece of plastic that's bendable and stretchy, and it attaches to your skin, and you use makeup to kind of blend it in. You can give yourself gills, and give yourself elf ears, and give yourself the most crazy nose you could ever imagine. I did use a prosthetic once on Halloween. I had these elf ears because I was being Thranduil from The Hobbit. Yeah, and it really hurt coming off, but it was so fun. Back to you, Alex.
Now it's your turn to write a story. Grown-ups can submit stories at storypirates.org. Before we go, here's today's Story Spark. Kids, write us a story about something that has a strange look, smell, taste, feel, or sound. What is it? Why is it that way? Describe it using your 5 senses. That's our show. Until next time, stay creative and stay kind, or my name isn't